Hey guys, welcome to another INFJ Ramble. I hope you are having a beautiful day and I hope you have been taking time to be present with yourself because you are the most valuable investment. Today's topic, I guess I'm going to start it with a story. I don't know if you guys are familiar with some of the stories from the Bible. I don't know, I've kind of spent my life just kind of like reading stories from all different types of religions. And I find that a lot of them are useful in different ways. Like each of them have like little keynotes of wisdom here and there. The story that I'm going to touch upon today has to do with, without getting into too much detail, it was a story about a man named Lot, and he was advised to leave a particular city that had been engulfed in sinful activities. And so he took himself and his wife and his family, and he was advised to leave the city and don't look back. What am I getting to with this story? Whenever you are in, I guess, like going through your life, I just feel like there's a lot of things that could potentially hold you back. But if you have I want to say, clear vision of the direction you're heading in and where you want to go, and to some degree, how you want your life to look, it is so important to keep your vision set on that reference point and not let anything hold you back, whether it be people or relationships or circumstances or whatever. Just keep that vision for yourself. Sometimes it's not clear to us how we will attain that objective, but for me, it's just like detaching from a timeline and also the details of how life will work its way into your common vision. These are things that you need to kind of like release, put it behind, along with everyone else that's trying to bind you, Yeah, so anyways, this guy Lot, right? He was advised to leave the city. Don't look back, He was he and his family was advised not to look back. And what happened was, I don't know, like while they were going, his wife stopped and looked back, and she turned into a pillar of salt. And the thing is, like Lot could have probably like looked back with his wife or tried to help her or tried to like, but he just kept going forward. And that's the thing, sometimes you have to make hard decisions in life. Sometimes you have to leave people that you love the most behind. But in order for you to move into the divine scheme of things, yeah, there's a lot of sacrifices that needs to be made, to be honest, and a lot of them will break your heart, but I don't know, sometimes difficult decisions must be made in order for you to move into spaces that you're meant to be in, and I feel like some people will twist that into like, being manipulative or like stepping on other people to get to advance. But I'm talking as far as like creating and shaping the life that you want to live. Sometimes in fact, most times you do. If I were to be radically honest, you have to just kind of like leave people behind. And that's the thing, like you can't like keep looking over your shoulder, like a good example that comes to mind is, there was a relationship that I was in, and I was waiting for this person to make moves and progress and change. And it's just like I was very clear on where I wanted to head, and by me constantly looking over my shoulder to see if this person was making any progression, it was kind of like holding me back. It was prolonging the time that it would have taken for me to move. you know? So yeah, sometimes you gotta just stop looking back. In fact, don't look back. Just keep on keeping on and moving forward with your life, you know? And I've also, another hard lesson I've learned is like you can't take people with you. As much as you love them, some people are just not meant to go to the spaces that you're meant to be in, you know? Like for my whole life, like I've always wanted a companionship because I had an issue with being alone. But now that I just absolutely have come to a place where my peace is my priority, and sometimes, not even sometimes, being alone versus in the company of versus having bad company, it's not even a question. It's like I don't want bad company. I'd rather be alone. So if I need to push forward on my own, all alone, then that's what I have to do. You know, not everybody that you love can come with you. And that also ties in with that story I just told. Anyways, I don't know if this video was useful. I don't know if you learned anything from it, but thank you for stopping by, and blessings to one and all. Amen.